Welcome to the video lecture on chemical process plant design and economics. Myself, Jaimin Pandya, Assistant Professor in Chemical Engineering Department of LJIET Institute of Engineering and Technology. So in this lecture, continuing with the chapter process auxiliary and utilities. So in this lecture, we'll talk about various types of valve, diaphragm valve, globe valve and gate valve. So let's continue with the valve. A valve is a mechanical device that controls the flow of fluid and pressure within a system or process. A valve controls system or process fluid flow and pressure by performing any function such as stopping and starting fluid flow, change the amount of fluid flow. It's also control direction of fluid flow. It's also used for regulating downstream system or process pressure. Valve is also act as a relieving component in piping system and is also used for relieve some extra pressure from piping system. All valve has basic parts such as the body, bonnet, trim, actuator and packing. So this is general type of valve which contain various body parts such as the body, stem, bonnet, packing, actuator, disc and seat. What is meaning of body of the valve? A body, which sometimes also called as a cell, is the primary pressure boundary of the valve. It acts as a principal element of valve assembly because its framework that hold everything together. The cover for the opening in a valve body is a bonnet. Sometimes bonnet act as a simply valve cover, while other times support the valve element and internal and other accessories such as stem, disc and actuator. So this is a body of valve and this is a bonnet of this valve. Bonnet which sometimes also support actuator, stem and disc. So sometimes bonnet only act as a cover of the valve and sometimes bonnet is also used for or act as to combine together the actuator, stem and disc. So this is all about the body and bonnet of the valve. So let's talk about one another part which is a stem. A stem is connect the actuator and disc is responsible for position for the disc. Stem are typically forged and connect to the disc by the thread or welded joint. For valve design require stem packing or sealing to the prevent leakage. So this is a stem which connects actuator and this disc and it's also responsible for position of this disc. So stem which mostly connect actuator and disc. So let's talk about one another part of valve which is the actuator. An actuator which operate the stem and disc assembly. An actuator may be a manually operated hand wheel, manually lever, motor operator, solenoid operator, pneumatic operator or hydraulic ram. In some design, actuator is supported by the bonnet. So this is a actuator which mostly used for the operate the stem and disc of the valve. So this is all about actuator. Now let's talk about one another part of valve which is a packing. Most valves use some form of packing to prevent leakage from the space between stem and bonnet. Packing is commonly fibrous material or another compound such as a Teflon that form seal between internal part of valve and outside where the stem extends through the body. So this is a packing material. Here mostly use this packing material for prevent the leakage from this valve. So this is all about the packing and part of valve. Although all the valve have same basic component and function to control the flow in some fashion, the method of controlling flow can be changed dramatically. In general, there are four methods of controlling flow through the valve. First one which is a moving disc or plug into or against the orifice. For example, globe valve or needle valve. So mostly in globe valve or needle valve there is a disc or plug which move against or into the orifice. So this is a disc and plug which move into or across this orifice. Now let's talk about second method, which is a slide a flat or cylindrical or spherical surface across the orifice. For example, gate and plug valve. So mostly in gate valve and plug valve use some flat cylindrical or spherical surface across the orifice. Then third method, which is a rotate a disc or ellipse about the shaft extending across the diameter of the orifice. For example, butterfly valve or ball valve. So this is a butterfly valve or ball valve in which disc or ellipse about the shaft extending across the diameter of orifice. And fourth method, which is a move a flexible material into the flow passage. For example, diaphragm valve. So this flat surface is a movable flexible material which move upward and downward direction to stop and start the flow from the passage. So this is all about the four method of controlling flow through the valve. So let's talk about types of valve. Valve may categorize on basis of linear sliding stem or rotary sliding stem. In linear sliding stem, stem is move upward and downward direction, where in rotary stem, the stem is moved in circular method. Linear sliding stem categorized as a diaphragm valve, globe valve or pinch valve, where diaphragm valve further classified as a straight valve or wave valve, where globe valve further classified as a angle valve or can say that angle globe valve, standard straight globe valve or three-way valve, where standard straight valve further classified as a single-seated valve and double-seated valve. Then double-seated valve further classified as a semi-balanced valve, where single-seated valve is further classified as a standard body, split body, balanced FTC. FTC means flow to close or FTO, which means flow to open. So balanced FTC, balanced flow to close valve, unbalanced flow to open valve, which means FTO, then unbalanced FTC, which means unbalanced flow to the closed valve. Now let's talk about three-way globe valve. Three-way globe valve further classified as a mixing globe valve or diverting globe valve. Then in rotary valve, further classification as a butterfly valve, ball valve and eccentric plug. Butterfly valve further classified as a line valve, unlined valve and eccentric valve, where ball valve further classified as a full valve, segmented valve and V-notch valve, where in eccentric plug further classified as FTC and FTO. FTC, which means flow to close, and FTO, which means flow to open. So this is all about types of valve. Now let's talk about the diaphragm valve. Diaphragm valve is a linear motion valve that are used to start, regulate and stop fluid flow. The disc is flexible and sealed with the seat in open area at the top of valve body. So this is a disc which made of normally polymeric material, rubbery material or mixture of rubbery and metallic material. This disc is flexible, so can move upward and downward direction. There are mainly two types of diaphragm valve, well type diaphragm valve and straightway diaphragm valve. So let's see how the straightway type diaphragm valve is a valve. This is one straightway type diaphragm valve. There is no slope in passage. That's why it's easily move upward and downward direction. And this is a wave type diaphragm valve in which there is a dam or can say that there is a slope in this passage. That's why this type of diaphragm valve is known as a wave type diaphragm valve. So there are various advantages of diaphragm valve. Diaphragm valve is extremely clean valve. It's also leak proof valve and tight shut off valve. And it's easy to maintenance in this type of valve. Repairing in this valve can be made without disturbing the pipeline, and it's reduced leakage to the surrounding or can say that it's reduced leakage to the atmosphere. Now let's talk about various disadvantages of diaphragm valve. Diaphragm valve can only use at moderate temperature such as a 60 degree Fahrenheit to 450 degree Fahrenheit. Can be used in moderate pressure approximately 300 psi. Diaphragm valve cannot be used in multi-turn operation purposes. No industry standard face-to-face dimension for this diaphragm valve. The body must be made of corrosive instance material. That's why diaphragm valve is mostly used in a pipeline where corrosive material is transported. Now let's talk about next type of valve, which is a globe valve. Globe valve is the linear motion valve used to start, stop and regulate flow. The disc move perpendicular to the sheet to open close flow, so the annual space between the disc and sheet ring gradually change. There are mainly three bodies designed for the globe valve, such as a Z-type body, Y-type body and angled body. So this is the angle body of globe valve. It's make angle in this passage, that's why it's called angle body globe valve. This is a Y type body globe valve. It's called Y type body globe valve because its shape look like inverted Y. That's why it's known as a Y shape globe valve or Y type body globe valve. This is a Z type body globe valve because it's make Z type design in this passage. That's why it's known as a Z type globe valve or Z type body globe valve. There are mainly three types of disc used in globe valve, such as a ball disc, composite disc and plug disc. So this one is a ball disc, this one is a plug disc and this one is a composite disc. In composite disc there is a softer material attached with this surface. So these all are basic design of disc which used in globe valve. Now let's talk about the advantages of globe valve. This is one type of globe valve which used in industry. There are various advantages of globe valve, such as it can be fast acting valve, its throttling and regulating flow, means it's used for mostly throttling and regulate amount of flow. In globe valve, less heat leakage than gate valve and can be used in high pressure system. So this is all advantages of globe valve. Now talk about disadvantages of globe valve. Globe valve, high head loss due to the flow direction change. Dynamic can create pulsation and damage packing actuator and it's noisy in high pressure application. Valve can be heavy and large in size for given application compared to other types of valve. So this is all about globe valve. Now let's talk about gate valve. Gate valve is a linear motion valve used to start and stop flow. The valve is completely open when the disc is removed from the flow stream. Classification of gate valve is made by types of disc used, such as a solid wedge disc, split wedge disc and flexible wedge disc. So this is one solid wedge disc, split wedge disc and flexible wedge disc. Flexible wedge disc, which also known as a partial disc, and this is one type of gate valve. So let's see how the gate valve is worked. This is a one gate valve and this is the disc which fully open and fully closed during the operation. There are various advantages of gate valve. In gate valve, no resistance to flow when open. There is no resistance to flow when the valve is open. Or can say that there is a little pressure drop during the operation of gate valve. Gate valve provide good sealing when it's closed and it's a little or can say that no leakage provide in gate valve. Now let's talk about disadvantage of gate valve. Gate valve flow change non-linearly with steam travel. It's a vibrate and cavitation when partially open and rapid work is difficult with gate valve. So this is all about the advantages and disadvantages of gate valve. So in this lecture, talk about the function of valve, then talk about various types of valve such as a diaphragm valve, globe valve and gate valve. So I am completing my lecture here. Thank you.